Hey there, Tim. Today, I want to talk to you about emotional intelligence and why it's the secret to effective leadership training. Here's the thing. Most leadership programs, not most, some fail, not because of what they teach, but because they're ignoring the one thing that makes everything work, and that is emotional intelligence. So give me the next 5 minutes, and I'll show you how emotional intelligence unlocks real leadership growth and how you can bake it into your training without just adding filler, because we're not about that, right? And hey, if you're building leadership development and you want it to actually stick, make sure you remember to subscribe, because we're dropping hot new videos every Tuesday and Thursday to help build training that your team will thank you for. Now, the common mistake that a lot of us are making is that most leadership training focuses on frameworks, models, communication hacks. Amazing, useful, outstanding. Also, without self-awareness, that ability to drive empathy and emotional regulation, what's the point? It's all going to fall flat out in the real world. Now, EQ matters. The truth is, leaders don't fail because they don't know those strategies. They fail because when they can't read the room, manage their stress, or navigate those difficult conversations with grace, it's just not going to land. And that's why emotional intelligence is not just a soft skill, it's a core leadership skill. So, all of that said, how do we bake that into our training? Great question. Here's how to infuse emotional intelligence into your leadership content. First thing you need to do is start with self-awareness. You need to create space for that person to reflect. Add some exercises that help people identify their triggers, their values, and their leadership defaults. Second thing I'll say is model emotional language. You can't just tell someone to be empathetic. You need to show them how to do it. Scripts, role plays, video demos, where leaders hear what empathy actually sounds like. They need a demonstration. They need examples. And on that note, number 3, use real scenarios, not just theory. Teach them how to handle moments like having those difficult conversations, giving challenging feedback, owning up to their own mistakes, and leading people through difficult change scenarios. Number 4, add practice and feedback loops. Give learners a chance to practice emotional responses and get feedback. Think about journaling, group debriefs, or peer coaching sessions. Now, what's the payoff? When we center emotional intelligence in our training, specifically our leadership training, our leaders show up more grounded, more effective. The teams feel seen, heard, understood, and supported. And performance, trust, and retention all go up. Now, if this one's intrigued you, and I'm sure it has, if you'd like a cheat sheet of EQ-infused leadership prompts and practices, comment EQ below and we'll get you across a copy ASAP. Thanks again for tuning in. And if this helped you shift how you think about leadership training, make sure you share it with someone who could be designing their next program. And remember, keep dreaming, keep doing, and I'll see you in the next one.